Obi jupụtara m ụtọ nke ọma maka ezinụlọ anyị na-abanye nke ọfụ site na alụmdi na nwunye. Ana m arịọ Chineke ka ọ gọzie gị, nye gị mkpụrụ nke afọ na ezinụlọ a, na-arịọkwazi ka ezinụlọ a nabata gị n'aha Jizọs Kraịst onye nwe anyị.
Growing up in Nigeria has such a monumental and lifelong hold on me. When you grow up in a place that is so distinctive, unique, like Lagos, Nigeria, the sounds, the music, the food, the art, the streets, they literally live in your DNA. And no matter how far you go to a new land, you just can't venture that far away from yourself. There's so much about my home country that I've tried to hold on to intentionally, and there's so much that's just embedded in me, that's a part of who I am. I grew up in Nigeria with a lot of family members, a lot of cousins that felt like siblings, but ever since I could remember, I was always so in love and fixated on the United States. So my mom and I were living in Nigeria, and she got a job as a flight attendant. Virgin Atlantic had expanded into Africa for the very first time, which was a big deal. Virgin Atlantic in Lagos. So my mom was one of their very first flight attendants, very proud of that. Woo! And my aunt, around the same time, won a beauty pageant, Miss Nigeria, and she got to go to the United States. So now we knew someone who lived there. I mean, are you guys seeing the way that God is just doing what he does, connecting all the dots? Since then, we've been living in beautiful Los Angeles. I became an actress, did all the amazing stuff, blah, 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 blah. You guys know the story, maybe. But that brings us to here, planning my wedding. Planning the Nigerian wedding was so important to me, and God blessed me with a husband who is just as curious about my culture as I am about his. Even though I grew up in the States, I personally feel like I don't need to be put on culture, but if you ask my husband, he would say that he put me onto some culture. I don't know. When I first moved to the States, I was like Nigeria's biggest marketer. I couldn't wait to tell everyone how amazing Nigeria was. I believed in my home country so much. I just knew we needed a little va-va-vroom, you know, we just need someone to believe in us. I wanted to destigmatize what it meant to grow up in Africa. We didn't all grow up in huts, you know, just all the silly stuff that we had to deal with in the early 2000s. Now the world has evolved so much. It's been beautiful to see this African Renaissance. The world has completely embraced Africa. I mean, us kids who were here in the States in the early 2000s, you know, we fought the good fight. My parents are from two different tribes, and it was very important for me to honor both sides. Technically, in Nigerian culture, a child is from where their father is from. So my father is from the Yoruba tribe, so technically I'm Yoruba, but I grew up with my mom, grew up around a lot of my Igbo family. So it was very important for me to showcase both parts of that. The planning started with our outfit. My Yoruba outfit was made by Tabi, a designer based in Lagos, Nigeria. Zach and I unfortunately didn't get to go back to Nigeria before the wedding, so believe it or not, the very first time I tried on my Yoruba outfit was on my wedding day, you guys. My mom was like, you're gonna come. It worked out in the end. I put the outfit on, it fits. Hey, miracles. Anytime something goes wrong, it's a chance for a miracle to come in. Just think about it like that.
This is my first time seeing it. No, I can already tell it's gonna be amazing. There we go. Me too. Whoa, it's a perfect fit.
Wow. And your shoes are on the way.
And there's the back. Thank you, love. Bye.
These are initial sketches of our looks, but in the end, the final look was inspired by the jigsaw puzzle. Two halves finding harmony in each other's missing piece.
The Igbo dress, I just don't have enough amazing things to say about that. I made that custom with Nigerian LA-based designer Anik Cuts, one of my absolute favorite pieces that I wore to the wedding. And I'm gonna let you guys check out some of those BTS clips right now.
Excited today because we are heading to Anik Cuts, a Nigerian couture fashion designer. She's making one of two of my Nigerian wedding outfits. She's making my Igbo George. The fabric is so stunning. This fabric, just couldn't find anything I loved, and then we found Shoe Bomb. They are based in India, and I just can't say enough amazing things Love you guys. Love you guys. You guys, it's gonna be so colorful. I'm such a colorful person, and then on top of that, I'm Nigerian. It's like, it's an explosion of color. Let's go. Oh, gorgeous.
Oh my God, Pepi. Wow. Okay. She's not playing at all. Oh wow. Lovely.
For the top. What do you think about the red?
I'm liking the red too.
But when it's like this, it matches perfectly.
Yeah.
But without it, it's like too different.
Yeah, let's use the red. Yeah.
Let's do red. Let's do.
Would there be some places where we could have some sheer? You see, I like that kind of.
The rest still wins.
It's beautiful.
Let me snatch.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to put it on. Hey!
I know, right?
Hey!
We need to put some music on.
What are your first thoughts seeing it?
It's just so beautiful. Like everything I would want to wear. The way she makes her corsets. And I was like, you have to make my wedding dress. You must make my wedding dress. Was I even engaged? I don't know. Should we put it on?
First time I met her was, I believe, July last year. She was going for the UIE convention, an Igbo convention done in the United States, and she then dressed for the convention. And she came in and she's like, "What pieces do you have?" I was just thinking, I said, "No, Pepi, I'm making a brand new piece for you, okay?" She's like, "Are you sure? I'm leaving in 2 days or 3 days." I'm like, "Don't worry, I'll make something for you." So I made a piece for her. When she came to pick up, she's like, "You're done already?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You know what? I'm getting married next year." And I wanted to make something for me for my wedding. I'm like, oh my God, she's trusting me with something for our wedding. You know, I just met her, like, you know, something new, and I know that this is like one of the most important dresses in the culture that, you know, people brides wear. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know she was serious about it. I'm like, okay, cool. She reached out again in December last year, and she's like, "Hey girl, my wedding next year." I'm like, okay, I think she's serious about this, right? She comes in journey with her mom, and her mom is so sweet. So sweet. Then when the fabric got here, we started the process. Keep in mind, we had no idea what we're gonna do here. We just knew we wanted like off shoulder with some sweetheart neckline, and of course, this is a signature Igbo bride draping. So I got inspired by this. You see how this has like this shape right here? Like, what about we made something like flower with this shape and we put it on the sleeve, but like very dramatic to give the vibe of volume of the dress. It's like, yes. And I'm so happy looking at this dress come together. It's more waist illusion, because once you do this, it makes you look like you have a smaller waist. I can't wait for you guys to see it on her. And I just want to say thank you so much, Pepi, for trusting me to make this dress for you. Thank you. And happy married life. I love you. Thank you.
I can't wait to put this on.
Let's put it on.
I'll use bar soap and water.
Honestly, that's probably the secret. Oh, it's right there on the table. Oh, this one? Yeah, thank you so much.
And now we really squeeze her in.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good with that red. Pull that red in.
Can you breathe? It's not tight enough.
I wanted to authentic.
Is it possible to add a hook and eye here so it stays? Now I want a new outfit. So good, Pepi. Oh my gosh.
World.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So good.
Oh my god. I love everything. That's gonna have more red in it.
And he is wearing white. Oh, yeah, I like this.
The gold will be better, right? Exactly.
Ooh,
This
yeah.
is better.
This would be like.
You can even do like, see how it's colorful
Yeah, this
crystals?
is
You can do
better.
red crystals in that.
Right.
Yeah.
Just do like
Because it
this
overwhelms
one.
the dress.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. You look incredible. Hey. Okay. I have to start practicing my Igbo moves. Make my hips shake, even though they're bound tightly.
Iridescent crystals that are on the fabric. Yeah. Really blue, but maybe in person it's a little.
This crystal one?
I like that crystal. Mom, what do you think of the shoes? Is this from Nigeria?
Yeah.
The shoes are working.
Zach's Igbo outfit was made by David Scott, Nigerian designer based in Atlanta, Georgia, and he absolutely killed it. I loved the tailoring of the white suit. Told him the vision, we told him what my outfit was gonna look like, and he somehow found Ishagu that's lime green. I don't know how, but we were so impressed. It really just popped the outfit, popped the color. Zach is way more chill on the color spectrum than I am. I'm like over here, he's over there. So a lot of our relationship was like, how do we find ourselves in right here? One of my favorite parts about working with the artisan Nene, who did all of our Igbo accessories, is the fact that she's based in Enugu. Enugu is where my grandmother's from, and I used to spend a lot of time there. I've spent time in Anambra State, Ebenebe. I'm always impressed by technology, you guys. The fact that I can be buying something, working out details of my wedding with this woman all the way in Enugu. Technology just always just drives me crazy. Every day, I'm just like, how is this phone working? Decor is an interesting thing because no matter how much you talk about it, you really never know until you actually show up on the day. I was literally dancing through the wedding like, oh wow, that's nice. That's really cool. You're experiencing everything for the first time unless you get to do a walkthrough and all of that. So we got to work with local Knoxville-based designers, Sensational Creations, and down from the research, the inception of what we wanted to look like, it was just, I'm going to now show you guys a little BTS of when we got to touch down in Tennessee and check out Sensational Creations at their showroom.
We made a few trips back to Tennessee throughout the wedding planning process. We stopped by Sensational Creations, a local Black-owned business owned by Miss Cassandra. We were so excited to trust her with our big day, and she absolutely delivered. While there, we also did our cake tasting, food tasting, all the things. This is us checking out our rentals with all occasions. Planning a wedding out of state definitely had its challenges, but with Zach's whole family in Tennessee, it made the back and forth so much easier.
Almost everyone who has heard about Nigerian culture, they always say, oh, the head things, the scarves you guys wear. Definitely have been dreaming about getting my gele tied on my wedding day and just how the entire experience would be. It's always so special for me to go to any Nigerian wedding and see that sea of colors as the family comes in dancing. celebrating, happy. Of course, seeing my husband with his entrance and his boys was just like, ah! And me and my girls, we worked super hard.
Music from the top.
And then which leg are we turning on and which direction?
We turn with the right leg clockwise, right?
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, then.
Oh, this piece so special to me, both in Yoruba and Igbo culture. I have started dubbing it the flower parade through my wedding planning process. The first step for any couple to get married, before the whole song and dance, the groom's family has to come to the bride's family and ask for their permission. So historically, it would be done in their home, the living room. They would knock on the door, they'd be welcomed. Mind you, everyone knows this is happening, but there's a lot of theater with it. And that's the part that I loved so much being an actress. The bride's family would welcome the groom's family. The groom's family sits down. Hey, we have found a flower in your garden and we want to pluck it. It's a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flower. And then the bride's family, is it this flower? Maybe they bring out a cousin. Is it this flower? They bring out the sister. They bring out so many women parading in front of the groom. Usually the women are veiled and the groom and his family has to expertly decide who is the bride. But I thought it would be a lot more fun. I mixed two things because you could also hire professional dancers. But I just thought, I have some friends who are really good dancers and they are like super duper beautiful. We need to put them on a stage. So I asked 3 of my friends who are the best dancers that I know. One of them was my cousin. She is an incredible dancer. She's a lawyer by profession, but dance is in her heart. And then my other friend is literally a professional NFL cheerleader. That's what she used to do. So I was not worried about you, Jen. And then my last girl, that one is my Igbo princess. She's not a dancer. She is an actress, but I knew she was sweet bits. And they really did. They looked so amazing. It was so entertaining. It was fun for the audience too, because they were getting to watch their cousins and their nieces and their friends and not just performers. My advice to you guys is take traditions and remix them and make them your own. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. And if you do want to do it, put a spin on it that makes it interesting. The flower parade. You heard it here first. Hashtag Pepi's wedding, palm wine ceremony. Every Igbo girl dreams about this moment in the wedding, and I definitely did. I partnered with Mariah Lane at Brides and Brooms. She's so amazing, you guys. But this is one of our Igbo cups. She made us 2 so that we have options to choose from. And the detail, so phenomenal. The groom is hidden in the crowd, and the bride has to go searching for her husband with this cup of wine. And the fun part is everyone else is trying to convince her to not find him. You know, so you might have guys and her cousins even in the audience saying, are you sure that's not for me? Let me get that, let me get that. Nigerian weddings are so theatrical, and that's the part of it that I loved. Instead of shying away from that, I wanted to lean fully into that. Weddings are a huge part of Nigerian culture. It almost is viewed as a way to open your door to the entire village, the entire town. And so I think this is my way of opening up my doors to you guys. I just hope that you keep watching. If you're a bride planning her wedding, like I told you, stick around. Got you, honey. Culture isn't just about where we're from. It's about what we choose to carry forward. And for me on my wedding day, every little piece and every detail carries what I hope to share with the future generations and with my family. What's made all of this even more special is sharing it with my husband, who has been just so open and loving and excited to share my culture with me. And now I can't wait for both of us to continue our lives. So you guys remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your granny, send everybody over here, and I will see you in the next episode.
Right, I didn't realize